Hello, YouTuber. Now I will tell you about a kind of magnet motor. This is the Orbo motor. It's invented in Ireland, in Dublin, in year 2006 by the firm named Steorn. First, I want to say you that the conventional magnet motors use also the electromagnets and permanent magnets to interact with each other and push or pull each other mutually to let the rotor spin. That's actually the main purpose, general purpose for all the magnet motors. But to my mind, this electromotor technology is a little old and has a limited efficiency. Today, nearly all the electro vehicles, the drones, and motorcycles use this kind of electromotor technology. And you know that they need very much ampere and very much energy. For that reason, their running time is very limited. In my opinion, there are much more efficient systems in this area. One of them, for example, is the flying principle. I had also built two different replications of flyings, which works similar with Orbo technology. If you want to learn something about, you can find them here in my channel in YouTube. But unfortunately, only one video with English subtitle. The others are in Turkish language. Now, what is the Orbo and how it works? Orbo use also the electromagnets against the permanent magnets, but not to push the permanent magnets itself, but only to distract, to veer their permanent magnets, magnetic lines. As soon as the cores are energized, the electromagnet lines built in these toroidal cores. Then the permanent magnet lines cannot find any way for themselves, for their own magnetic lines in these toroidal cores, because the electromagnet lines occupy the whole core for their own lines, for their own use. And at this moment, the permanent magnets cannot pull the toroidal cores anymore, and they let them free to go, to spin away. That is the phenomenon which drives this Orbo motor. Of course, its efficiency is related with some factors like the permanent magnet strength, core inductivity, electromagnet strength, and some others, so like wire cross-section, etc. Naturally, all of these must be adjusted with most sensitivity for the most suitable values in order to achieve the best energy efficiency. So, I show you now my Orbo system, my Orbo replication, and how it works. Here you see 4 coils, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every 2 reciprocal coils are connected together in series and will be energized together. Here you see I have avoided any complicated circuits, and there are only 2 reed relays and 4 capacitors, 2 capacitors for each reed relay, and they are located for arc sparks in these relays, and not for any reason, for any other reason. Naturally, for bigger, for strengther systems, the coils, of course, must be driven with MOSFETs or with strengther electronic components like IGBTs. And in these cases, the reed relays should only drive the MOSFET gates, not direct the coils themselves, like here in my project. Here you see the rotor part on this. On this are located 2 iron magnet holders, and one here and one here. They stay against each other, and each holder have 4 magnets, 1, 2, 3, 4. They are very tight stuck on these holders. Otherwise, when the rotor turns, they can fly away, because the rotor will have strength centrifugal force. Now, I say again, if I don't give any energy to the coils, magnets will be attracted to the toroidal ferromagnetic cores like this. As soon as I give energy to the coils, the magnets let the cores free and the rotor starts to spin. Later, I will do this. This is the main goal in this Orbo system. The energy will be given by the reed relays to the coils only for a few milliseconds, for a very short time. Thus, electromagnets use much smaller energy than they do in conventional magnet motors. I will show you that it turns, and you see that they use only very little milliamp DC pulse in, for example, in 12 volt voltage here. So I give it slowly high, so to 12 volt, 13, 15, 16, 18 volt. When it turns very quickly, but I don't want to try it with higher turns, and the magnets can fly away. I don't trust them. I let it run 12 volt, 150 milliamp. You see here, and these reed relays have a little bit contact spark here, although I have two condensators on the contacts, relay contacts, and I let it down now to 6.9 and to 5 volt. It turns also, but with very little RPM, and in my opinion it's very efficient. You can also try to build your own projects, and perhaps they could consume less energy than mine, but always you see that these systems are much more efficient than today's conventional systems. I wish you a lot of success in advance. Ciao. Good luck.